India's Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, enacted in 2016, is struggling to deliver on its core objective, the timely resolution of cases. In 2024-25, the average duration of insolvency resolution stretched to 853 days, far exceeding the mandated 330-day limit. With 30,600 cases pending, it would take at least a decade to clear the backlog at the current 30-bench strength of the National Company Law Tribunal (NCLT), a judicial body that regulates and resolves corporate disputes. Hello, I'm Udit Bubna, and today I will discuss the latest Parliamentary Panel report titled Review of Working Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code and Emerging Issues, tabled by the Standing Committee on Finance Tuesday, that flagged issues related to India's Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. The Parliamentary Panel, reviewing the working of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code and the linked issues, has attributed the delay in solving cases to acute shortage of NCLT benches, vacant judicial and administrative positions, and widespread frivolous litigations and appeals tactics deployed by promoters and unsuccessful resolution applicants. One such case is Videocon Industries Limited, against which an insolvency resolution process started in 2018. 3 years later, in 2021, NCLT approved a resolution plan of Rs 2,962 crores submitted by Twin Star Technologies, a promoter entity of the Vedanta Group. Soon after, Bank of Maharashtra and other creditors opposed the plan. In the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, a higher court, citing a significant cut of 95% in the resolution plan. Now fast forward to 2025, the case is still pending in front of Supreme Court. While the government is considering proposal to increase bench capacity, the panel led by BJP MP Bharturi Mahatab Tuesday recommended setting up special designated fast-track courts to resolve cases on time. Apart from delay, the report also raised that while creditors are recovering 170% of the liquidation value, the overall recovery against the total admitted claims remained low at 32.8%. The panel members attributed this gap to companies entering insolvency processes too late in the cycle, often after most assets had already been depleted. To overcome this, the Parliamentary Panel has recommended transitioning the valuation model from liquidation-based to enterprise-based value, expand global outreach and increase competition among resolution applicants to enhance valuation, it said. The Standing Committee in its report also highlighted the staggering level of funds diversion, along with avoidance transaction within distressed companies. Of 1,326 applications citing suspected avoidance transactions worth Rs 3.76 lakh crore in total, the actual recovery has been a mere 7,500 crores. Avoidance transactions are undertaken by the corporate debtor before the initiation of the insolvency process to defraud its creditors or to benefit related parties as well as its own management. Noting that the Reserve Bank of India considers fund diversion a critical concern, the committee has underscored the need for a stronger forensic audit capabilities during the insolvency process. It has recommended empowering resolution professionals to conduct a deeper and time-bound investigations into avoidance transactions, urging closer coordination between the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, RBI, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, and the Enforcement Directorate. Another key concern regarding the IBC is the absence of cross-border insolvency code. According to the Parliamentary Panel, it is the need of the hour for developing countries like India, where companies now operating across jurisdictions. The report states, and I quote, "The current vacuum in a well-established framework to handle cross-border insolvency disputes under IBC 2016 is causing significant losses in high-value cases and making asset recovery and settlement tedious." Quotes closed. The committee invoked its earlier 32nd report of the 17th Lok Sabha, which had recommended adopting United Nations Commissions on International Trade Law model on the cross-border insolvency framework. The committee noted that while concerns were raised, adopting the model law would give priority to foreign creditors over domestic creditors. These concerns can be addressed under the model law, but with modifications suited to India's financial system. The Standing Committee is also concerned about the growing statutory overlap between the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code and the Prevention of Money Laundering Act (PMLA), a law combating money laundering. While IBC prioritizes the revival of stressed assets via time-bound resolutions, PMLA powers the ED to attach properties linked to alleged proceeds of crime, even when the company is already under insolvency. In this regard, the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, a statutory body regulating insolvency and bankruptcy proceedings, has issued a clarification stating that in cases where the ED attached the assets of corporate debtors under the PMLA, an insolvency professional can seek the restitution of these assets by submitting an application to the PMLA special courts to expedite the process, thereby boosting the asset value and improving recovery under IBC. However, not everything about IBC is gloomy. Despite structural issues, the Parliamentary Panel acknowledged the role of IBC. It improved the ease of doing business in India via a more structured insolvency resolution process. The report stated that the enactment of the IBC had led to a significant improvement in resolving insolvency parameter in the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business Report 2020. In just a few years, India's rank spiked to 52 from 136. As of 31st March 2025, a total of 1,194 companies have been successfully resolved under the IBC framework, generating creditor realizations of Rs 3.89 lakh crores, more than 170% of the liquidation value and over 93% of the assessed fair value at the time of admission. Of 8,715 corporate insolvency resolution processes admitted under the code till 31st October 2025, the IBC rescued 1,322 corporate debtors through resolution plans. It can be established that the resolved company sales spiked by 76% after resolution. This has led to a settlement of 13.94 lakh crores of debt outside the formal insolvency process. Thank you for watching. For more such videos, please subscribe to the Print YouTube channel.